Winnipeg.
And you?
I visited Canada.
Where?
Vancouver.
Well, let's talk about Vancouver since we've had it mentioned twice. What was your impression of Vancouver?
It was very nice.
That's sort of a... Would you like to elaborate?
Yes.
What else did you see there? Did you see a lot of people?
Yeah.
It's a big place.
Yeah.
What about the natural beauties? This is like, you ever get an answer? Yeah, right, no. You know, Merv Griffin would cut his throat and throw himself out of a window if he got an interview like you. What, were you vacationing there?
Yeah.
I tell you... See, what you say is, yeah, I was there for 2 weeks and I swam and skied and jumped off a roof or whatever. Be that neither here nor there. The impression you get of Vancouver when you go there is it is probably one of the most beautiful places in the world. Then you see the album cover here of this group and you say, holy mackerel, they came from Vancouver? And then you listen to the music and it's phenomenal. Double platinum album up there. They've had a top 10 record. The one you're about to hear is top 5, maybe even higher by now. And they got a hot year coming up. There's a lot riding on this group, ladies and gentlemen. This is Loverboy. That's like a steamroller let loose on the world. This is Mike Reno. Mike, would you introduce your colleagues, please?
Paul on guitar.
Howdy do.
Like you'd never met before. Paul, who's the guy behind us?
Matt Furnett.
Nice to see you, sir. Let's, in order, go right here, and then we'll jump up to the keyboards.
Scott Smith.
Scott, nice to have you with us. And over here?
Doug Johnson.
Doug, Pleasure to have you here. You know, let me get in there with a sandwich in the middle. Canadian music is at certain times of musical history taken over. Bachman Turner Overdrive, it was Gordon Lightfoot, and Murray currently, the Guess Who. How do you create a sound like that in Vancouver? Now, that's not a rural town. How many people live there?
A couple of million.
So it's an urban, big. I see. I was overwhelmed. I was trying to get out of the gal over there. It's the natural beauties overwhelm the fact that it's a very cosmopolitan place. Did you dream this thing up, Paul?
Mike and I dreamed it up, yeah.
How long ago?
About 2 years back.
What was the low point of your career? Things are hot now. What's the worst day?
2 years ago in the warehouse putting a band together.
A warehouse?
Yeah.
What time of year?
Winter time.
In Vancouver in a warehouse with lots of heat, of course.
Cold. Very cold, yeah.
Did you ever decide you ought to be in the roofing and siding business at that point?
No, I've never decided that.
Never bothered.
Never crossed my mind.
How does a sound like this get created? Do you all contribute?
Basically, yeah. It's pretty easy once you get the members together and the equipment all set up and everything. You just go and there's the sound right there.
Does it? I'm sorry, they're hurrying me, and I don't want to hurry, but there's so much. You're traveling the Northeast. Where are you going right now? This is the end of February.
Yeah, we'll be up in St. Louis and working our way towards New York.
Toward the Northeast part of the United States. You know they are counting on you to be a worldwide smash hit. Does this bother you now that you're big in Canada, that you got to conquer the world?
No, we're ready.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Ladies and gentlemen, please meet one more time, Loverboy.